Are you ready, Mitch?
Aye, come!
Not even clapping in beat. Like a seal.
Look, I'm big, I'm white, I have no rhythm.
Speaking of not having rhythm, hello! Welcome to Entertain This. It's a show about video games, TV shows, and movies.
You threw me off there. I was just going to go add video. Wait, no.
He did it wrong. He said it in the wrong order. It's a show about movies, TV shows.
Our video games! Oh,
Yes, those things. My name is Tom. With me I have
Mitch.
And
My name is Hayden.
that's all we have for Hayden. He's still overseas doing God knows what to God knows who.
For the Imperial.
For the Emperor. Well, me and Mitch go wild in a game he can't play right now.
Just to get political for a moment. You know, he's overseas doing stuff that evidently we don't have soldiers overseas doing anything of. Just saying.
We don't.
Just being political without saying names.
Then where is he?
This
Is an elaborate resignation.
I saw, I guess it was Instagram or TikTok or something, but it was these people watching TV, and then they saw the debate, and she said that, and then it pans back, and it's a bunch of soldiers sitting in a tent. They're going, "Then where the heck are we at?
Where are we? How did I get here? Help! We've been kidnapped."
Yeah, that was funny. Anyways, today we're talking about our top 10 vampire characters. Sorry. I was just like, okay.
I was like, Mitch has gone off the rails. The NOS has kicked in.
Yeah.
Mitch is,
It only took an hour.
I'm ready. We're talking about vampires and other stuff, but before we do, media of the social.
Low. That's well backwards, just so you know.
Low.
Well, you can go to entertainthispodcast.com, which will take you to our Facebook group and page.
Yes,
you also
can.
go to our X / I guess if you still call it Twitter, which is @thisentertain.
Mm-hmm.
Our Instagram, which is entertain.this, and our YouTube and TikTok, entertain this !
Those things.
Yeah.
Those places.
Yes.
You won't go, though.
Or you can
Be a lot cooler if you did.
If you're listening here, just know you can listen on Spotify, iTunes, our Buzzsprout website, or our actual entertainthispodcast.com website.
Or if you turn your radio to 88.4, you can hear Mitch's thoughts.
Might not want to do that.
But you have to be in less than a 26-mile range.
Oh, well, yeah. Still a good distance, though.
Still a good distance.
I'm projecting them thoughts out there.
Entertain this for the Empire. Boobs. Whatever Mitch is thinking about.
You don't want to be in this head.
No.
There's a lot of rage in this head sometimes. Kill that man!
And
He
then-
cut me off!
And here. My name is Hayden. Bah. Bah. Bah.
Well, anyways, getting to our list of our top 10 vampire characters. Tom, what's your
Mitch.
number 10?
Dracula.
Well, there's number 1 through 10.
Thanks for joining us. No, Dracula, but played by Leslie Nielsen from Dracula Dead in Lebanon.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That is a pretty good one.
Comedy
I
Dracula.
like because he sees like the kid's finger,
Yeah.
the paper cut. That is a good one. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Or like when he goes to like, was it
The beach.
Oh, I forgot. There's that, and then when he's like sits up out of his coffin, hits his head on the
Yeah. It's like, "Ah."
or when he goes to walk through the spider web and just gets caught in it. Yeah, that was a good one. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Something tells me our lists are going to be very different.
Yeah.
What's your number 10?
My number 10 is David from The Lost Boys, played by Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh, that was his name. Okay. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
It's pretty good. And if you haven't seen that, there's a scene where David's basically like the lead. Well, he's the quote unquote leader of the bad guys, without spoiling anything else for the movie. But he's sitting there, and there's a character called Michael, which is like the guy they're trying to convince to join their group.
Mm-hmm.
And he gives him this like Chinese food box. And he's supposed to be eating rice. He goes, and he's like, "Yeah, is the food good, Michael?" He's like, "Yeah, it's not bad." And he goes, "You're eating maggots, Michael." And he's like, "What?" And he looks in the box, and it's just maggots crawling around.
How do you not know?
Well, then he drops it and throws it down, and it's just rice.
Ugh.
And Kiefer Sutherland's character's like, "It's just mice, or it's just mice. It's just rice, Michael." Basically, he was like making him see illusions because he gives him some noodles. He's like, "Here," because he offers him his box. He's like, "You want some noodles?" And he looks in there, and it's like worms crawling around. And then he brings it back, and it's just noodles.
Is it though?
But he's
At
making
that point, I'm like, I'm not eating anything.
Yeah, he's making him hallucinate stuff. So it's pretty cool.
At this point, I will choose to starve.
It was an interesting take on vampires as well. So I kind of liked it.
I haven't seen The Lost Boys in probably 20 years.
Really? I pretty much watch it every Halloween season.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen The Lost Boys. I might have to give that one a rewatch.
Yeah, his character's pretty cool, and I like the way they did the vampire, where they look more monstrous in this as opposed to like Twilight looking vampires.
These are scary vampires, not sexy vampires.
Yeah, but they're cool because they got like the rock,
Lost Boys.
They got the '80s rock music and stuff going with them.
Yeah, they got like denim vests on,
and they ride dirt bikes.
Yeah,
dirt bikes on the
they
beach.
skip school.
Yeah. Then you got the one scene where you got the guy shirtless, muscles bulging, playing the saxophone on the beach. He's like they're at some kind of fair or something. He's just out there on the beach playing the saxophone.
I don't remember
in
that
front of
at
a
all.
large crowd. Oh, you don't? What's your number 10? And I'll pull this up so you can see it real quick.
Well, we already did my number 2. That was
Sorry, what's your number 9?
The Count
Count.
from Sesame Street.
I did.
1,
I did.
2.
I thought about putting that on here, but I didn't.
There's nothing more horrifying than a vampire who's good at math.
He can calculate the pints,
Of blood.
count the victims.
Mm-hmm.
But okay. Let's see. Let me pull this up real quick. While I'm doing that, I'll tell you my number 9 is Akasha, which is the queen of the vampires from Queen of the Damned.
Okay.
Played by Aaliyah. It was like her last role before she died.
By who?
Aaliyah. She was a singer.
Okay. I'm unfamiliar.
You never seen Queen of the Damned?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, that's her on the bottom there.
Okay.
But she's like, she was one of in this world. She's one of the first vampires in this world. That's why she's the queen. And it's kind of like some vampire lore. The older you are, the more powerful you are. Mm-hmm. So
the longer you live, the better you get.
she could like walk in the sun and stuff. But she had like a bloodlust where like there's one scene in the movie of Queen of the Damned where like there's just a beach full of people when they wake up in the morning. There's just dead bodies laying all around.
Just because she was like,
yeah, she was
got the
hungry.
lust.
She just thought it was fun.
Okay.
What's your number 9?
That was me.
Oh, I am not the Count.
No, you are not. We should have had him on this show. I'm going to probably pronounce this wrong. Santanico Pandemonium or Salma Hayek from Dusk Till Dawn. And for everybody who just heard that, it was, you know why it's on the list.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
I mean, toes gross me out, but I would drink. Yeah.
We're not afraid to talk about it on this show. What's your next one? Because I mean, it's like, it's just that.
My next one is number 8 is Selene from Underworld.
That's my next one.
For one of the same reasons. But
Kate Beckinsale in that tight leather outfit.
And she was pretty cool, like being able to
who cares about that?
use all the weapons and stuff. But yeah.
And the slow unzip.
Let's see. Let me give you back to the Lost Boys real quick. Play this.
This is.
Let's see. It'll show up in a minute here. Well, maybe it'll show up. Let's see.
I don't know. You're making me watch like the whole movie. People don't want to listen to this.
We'll be right back.
Ever wondered what a rhythm-based stealth game with dinosaurs might look like? Or a farming sim in space with zombies? Welcome to the Gaming Blender podcast. I'm Matt, and with my co-host Scott, we take a random game genre and random game mechanics, blend them all up, and pitch wild, totally hypothetical games you've never heard of, and maybe shouldn't. New episodes every other week. Hit play and unleash your inner game dev. No coding required. Search the Gaming Blender on your favorite podcast app now.
Let's see. Let me find it real quick. Oh yeah, there he goes. He's about to come up here. This big old muscular guy. He plays the saxophone throughout the song.
When's he going to play the saxophone?
He does in a second, but either way, that's the guy
Okay.
I told you about.
Thank you for sidetracking us.
All right, what's your number 7?
Selene.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, her character is pretty cool though. Like, besides the fact that she's just good looking.
Kate Beckinsale with those icy blue eyes and black leather was just. Whoever came up with that, they were just like, "We're gonna."
They knew what they were doing.
We're gonna sell tickets. People are not gonna like. There's gonna be dudes who left this movie not knowing anything about what happened. Like, okay, that Kate Beckinsale though.
Tight leather, yeah. I'll move on to my number 7 then. Blade, which is the West.
That's my number 6.
Blade from
Eric Brooks.
And then I have to say that seeing him in the, I recently watched Wolverine and Deadpool finally. He's pretty cool in that movie too. He comes in, he's just got like a little bit of a gray patch through his beard. That's it. But I mean, Blade, he's a vampire technically, but he's still like part human as well. But he's just a cool character.
He is pretty cool
with his trench coat, and he's got like the sword,
sunglasses.
He got the sword where only he can grab it. He's got to grab it by the right pressure. If not, it like burst open with like blades and cuts. It blows the guy's hand off. And once you ain't seen that part, I think that's the second one where he gets captured, and then the people take his sword. They look, I got Blade's blade, and he just, like in the hilt of it, it just expands with other blades, blow the guy's hand off.
And he's just like,
because supposedly like you got to hold it with like a certain amount of pressure. If not, those go off to keep other people from grabbing it.
How does he know to hold it that way all the time, like in fights?
He's Blade.
He's Blade. My number 6, Blade.
Oh, look at that. And then you have to say he has some of the coolest entrances. Like in the very first one, like there's like a big rave. All of a sudden the blood starts coming down, and all the vampires just start dancing in it. And then all of a sudden the music just cuts, and they all back out, and you just see him standing there in the middle of everybody. They're all scared. He's got the rage.
Oh, you know who I forgot about for this list?
What's that?
Coolio from Dracula 3000.
I don't remember that. He was a vampire in that?
Yeah, he gets stabbed, and the edit on the Sci-Fi Network, because in the movie he gets stabbed, he goes, unbelievable, as he falls and dies. But in the TV edit on Sci-Fi, he just goes like, and then it just cuts him like just already like down. It's like, believable. He's like, believable. Just for that bit.
Okay. Well, my number 6 is Damon from Vampire Diaries.
Never watched the Vampire Diaries.
He's a cool character, but he starts off as like kind of the bad guy. Like he's kind of a bad guy, but he's like the main character's brother. But he's a vampire that he got changed back during the Civil War by a girl he fell in love with that was just kind of like using him. But he's a pretty cool character. He's throughout the entire 8 seasons of the show. He does all the right things. Just sometimes he goes about it the wrong way. But like the one girl that he falls in love with in the show, she's like, you can't keep doing stuff this way. He goes like, basically he's killing people that are coming after her, or killing people that she thought were her friends that he knew were bad or whatever. And he does what has to be done. My wife says I'm a lot like his personality, which I find that okay.
I'm okay with that, and I thought that was a compliment.
But he's a pretty cool character. He's played by Ian Somerhalder. He does like a lot of charity work and stuff too, I found out. But we actually went. There's a place in the show called the Mystic Grill. We went and ate there last night, actually. Oh, nice. But it's up over in Covington because it's like their hangout for the show. It's pretty good, really good food. Cost me like $75 though. Oof. Oof. For just the two of us. God. Anyways, outrageous. What's your number 5?
Dracula, Gary Oldman.
That's exactly my number 5.
Damn.
We're good. Yeah.
Me and you, we're on the same plane.
Gary Oldman, I mean,
because you get a lot of performance out of that one movie.
Yeah.
You get like original, like Vlad the Impaler becomes Dracula.
Uh-huh.
You get old Dracula. You get suave Dracula with the square glasses and like the gray suit and the top hat.
Yep.
Dracula. You get a lot of Dracula.
Yeah.
You get a lot of Gary Oldman.
Yeah, man, he does a really good job of portraying each one because he's
each one's different.
Yeah, he's the same character, but he acts different as each persona, which is pretty cool. That and the fact that he can turn from a vampire, he turns into a werewolf at one point when he like ravishes the one girl in the garden.
Ravishes.
Well, it's better than the other.
Is that the Victorian way of saying, a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge?
Hey, she was into it in the movie.
She was all about it.
But yeah, I mean, it's a really fun movie. The only bad part about it is Keanu Reeves as what's the Redfield
as Jonathan Harker or something.
Harker. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
kind of weird.
And this was like not before. I think this was before Speed.
This
Keanu
was like,
Reeves.
This is like
Before Shane Falco Reeves.
just after
Bill and Ted's Most Excellent. This is whoa.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, this was right after like Bill and Ted's.
Yeah, this was like really young, like before The Matrix and all like the stuff that Keanu Reeves was like really good in.
Because he still had like the surfer accent as like a
He's like this Dracula guy, man. Like he was from California, pretending to be English.
But yeah, I mean Gary Oldman, he's like the ultimate actor. He can portray anyone.
Dude could be anybody. He could be you. We don't know.
Just gotta give him the prosthetics. That's all he needs. Well, since that was my number 5 and your number 5, what was your number 4?
Dracula. Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee. When did he play Dracula?
He played Dracula in like 6 movies.
Oh, okay.
Like he was Dracula in like the 60s and the 70s.
Christopher Lee's the same one that played Saruman.
Saruman,
Okay.
Count Dooku.
Just making sure.
That guy.
Okay.
Scaramanga from The Man with the Golden Gun, the Bond movie. But he played. I'm trying to. He actually, I think, has like the record for playing Dracula the most.
Well, probably if he was in 6 movies of it, yeah.
And that was when he was like contract with Hammer Films when they were doing all the horror movies.
Oh, okay.
Because it was always like the same group of guys. It was like him and Peter Cushing, and Peter Cushing would play Van Helsing.
Okay.
And like it'd be like Dracula, the Pride of Dracula, the Return of Dracula, the Horror of Dracula.
Well, because I want to say
Dracula on steroids, Dracula in space, it's like all that stuff.
Well, because I want to say like Lugosi only did it 2 or 3 times, and then so Christopher Lee would be the most prominent as like as returning actor for him.
Let me see. How many Dracula movies was Christopher Lee in? 10.
Jeez.
10. Like the dude's basically just Dracula.
Okay. I didn't realize he had actually been Dracula. Had to look back that far back.
Like Dracula, Prince of Darkness, Brides of Dracula, Dracula is Risen, Dracula, whatever that one is, The Curse of Frankenstein and Dracula, Dracula A.D., The Scars of Dracula, Count Dracula. The dude's just always been Dracula.
Okay.
And it's Christopher Lee, who's like the most interesting person I think who's probably ever lived in the last 100 years.
Maybe.
The dude was like part of the SAS in World War II, was like a spy, a Nazi hunter, knew and spoke fluently like 6 languages, and could be passable in like 3 others. Like known historian, met J.R.R. Tolkien.
Oh, okay.
And like Tolkien told him like in like the 70s, he's like, yeah, if they ever do a movie, he's like, I want you to play Gandalf. You saw how that turned out. Played Dracula that many times.
Yep.
He was in Sherlock Holmes movies. I think he has the most sword fights ever on film. He was like a championship fencer. He was in Lord of the Rings and Star Wars.
Yeah.
Released heavy metal albums
What?
in his 80s. Yeah. He's actually a descendant of Charlemagne.
Jeez. Okay, I'll give it to you then.
Like when they were just dishing out awesome, like they just like God hit him upside the head with it. They were just like, you are going to be the coolest guy ever. Like, they were like, Lord of the Rings took so long to film because everyone was just in awe of Christopher Lee and listened to his stories.
Well, my next one for my number 4 is Kain from Legacy of Kain, which is a video game. Kain's basically a vampire that kills other vampires because from what I remember, Is he
like a self-hating vampire?
No, he wants to keep the peace between vampires and humans. From what I remember, it's been a long time since I played these games, but he was a vampire that you play as where basically he would kill the other vampires, the other leaders or whatever, and just absorb their powers. Like being able to turn into mist and being able to hypnotize people, super strength and different things like that.
So the more vampires he killed, the more he ranked up.
Yeah, pretty much.
So he was on the quest to like prestige as a vampire.
And because he was in the one of the Soul Calibur games, and he actually carries the Soul Calibur sword in this game.
The hell was it?
I don't know. I keep hearing a knock. Oh, no.
Like we're being haunted while we're playing.
Hey,
recording.
that's okay. As long as nothing comes out of one of these doorways, we'll be fine.
I mean, I don't have silver bullets, but the lightsabers are next to you, Mitch.
Grab a lightsaber, quick!
Bonk.
Oh, we'd be in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Dracula.
Okay.
Van Helsing Dracula.
Van Helsing. Oh, the one from the Hugh Jackman movie.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't like him.
I liked him a lot.
Oh,
I thought he was really, really good. I thought he was very interesting as Dracula.
I felt like he was over the top sometimes with his person.
But why wouldn't he be?
Well, true, but I don't know. I just wasn't.
He's evil. He's taking over the world. He's got the 3 hot brides in the skimpy outfits running around.
He did have that.
Why wouldn't you be over the top? And he had a cool vampire transformation, like that giant floating demon guy that pretty much Skyrim bogarted.
Yeah.
For their game when they did the what DLC is it? Not Dragonborn. It's Dawn something.
I don't know.
Dawnguard. They pretty much bogarted that for that game with how he looked.
Huh. Interesting. Well, yeah.
I thought he was a really cool Dracula, and he seemed very fit with the times.
I do see that. Yeah. I didn't. I don't know. Maybe it was just the actor. I didn't like his performance.
That he was like several hundred years old and just kind of doing whatever he wanted to do.
True.
Draculaing it up.
Okay. Well, my number 3 was Vlad from Dracula Untold.
Ah, yeah.
I was played by Luke Evans.
Uh-huh.
I really liked that one because it kind of gave, instead of him just being like an evil, Dracula, he actually takes on the becoming a vampire and stuff to save his country. Because there's one scene where he's gone to the mountain, he becomes a vampire from like the creature that's in that. I can't remember that creature's name, but I mean he's a vampire, played by
Gary Oldman.
No, it's not Gary Oldman, but
how do you know?
He played the Tywin Lannister.
Charles Dance?
Yes. He's he's like the first vampire that's in the cave that Luke Evans comes across and turns him into a vampire. Well, then he goes, like, Luke Evans' character goes back, and basically his castle has, like, closed all the doors and has fortified the inside. And he goes up to him, like, makes his way back in. They don't know how he got in, past all the army that's out surrounded him. And he's like, whatever you do, keep the gates closed and don't come outside. And then basically, as a one-man army, he goes out there and just wrecks the entire army that's outside the gates, which isn't the entire enemy's army, but it's a good force, yeah. And he wrecks them. Like he's like, as he's moving, he just like turns into a swarm of bats and just like wipes out a few, and then he lands. He's like basically he's got claws and stuff. He just swipes heads off and stuff like that. Yeah,
I need to watch this movie.
It's pretty cool. And then like the entire time he goes back, helps his family out of the castle to the trying to retreat to their main castle. It's like up in the mountains, and that's when like his wife finds out that he's changing because like they're laying in like it's kind of like a tent that they're in their travels, and some sunlight starts coming through, and as he's laying there, all of a sudden the sun hits his hand, and you see like
smoke.
You see smoke. It's almost like the skin starts to float up like ash, and she's like, "What's going on?" And things change, and it's a good movie. And then I was hoping they would use this movie to kick off the dark universe that they had talked about with Tom Cruise's The Mummy and stuff, because at the end of this movie, it fast forwards to present day, and he sees basically like a reincarnation version of his wife. Like she doesn't recognize him, but he sees her and she looks just like his wife. And then Charles Dance, you find out, has been watching him the whole time because like Vlad meets this girl and they walk off, and then you see that Charles Dance's vampire character, because he's still got the nails, is sitting at a table just watching him. And as they walk off, he gets up and starts following. So that would have been a cool like sequel or continued into the Dark Universe movie. It gives that allure that a sequel could have been made. They never did.
There's a lot of that should be another show, another episode. Movies that needed a sequel that didn't get it.
Yeah,
because Master and Commander would have been up there.
Yeah.
For me, that'd probably be my number one.
What's your number 2?
Nosferatu,
The original?
A Symphony of Horror. That dude was creepy.
Oh, yeah, he
That
definitely
dude was scary. Like, for a silent movie, I was, like, disturbed, like, watching. I was like, this
You
dude.
see his like shadow going up the stairs? Yeah.
Yeah, like, they did great makeup
The
and
long,
effects.
gangly
Yeah.
fingers.
Ah, disgusting.
But he's got like the like buck teeth vampire teeth. Yeah, it looks a little funny there. But
And plus, he's heavily featured in SpongeBob.
in SpongeBob, why?
Yeah, they do, like, a whole bunch of cutaways to him in SpongeBob. They used
I've
to.
never watched SpongeBob. I just
20 years ago.
oh.
Or, like my nieces and nephews watching it. Like, there's been episodes I've seen where I'm like, it's Nosferatu, because it's like, hey, and like SpongeBob catches him and he smiles. He's like, ah. You never seen those?
No,
Really?
no. I've never seen a SpongeBob episode.
Because I saw him in that first, that character in SpongeBob. And then later, like, when I was in college, I found out what Nosferatu was.
Oh.
And I watched that movie and I was like, oh, this is way more creepy than SpongeBob.
Okay. My number 2 is Lestat from the
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise and Stuart Townsend, because I like the character. I like the character, but then I like the portrayals from Tom Cruise's character and Stuart Townsend. From you have Interview with a Vampire with Tom Cruise, and then you have The Queen of the Damned with Stuart Townsend, which a lot of people didn't like The Queen of the Damned because
Sorry.
they didn't feel like it fit the book very well, which truly it didn't, because Interview with a Vampire, actually both movies takes place in the book Interview with a Vampire. So Queen of the Damned, actually there's a lot more that happens that never gets mentioned in the movie. But I felt like it portrayed the character very well, with Tom Cruise being like this like highfalutin kind of like, I'm the prince here,
Yeah.
because his character actually is a prince from France. That I want to say it was like the 14 or 1500s is when he became a vampire. But yeah, he likes to live in high society, and then when he becomes Queen of the Damned, he kind of goes against the other vampires where they've always lived in secret. Well, he starts telling all their secrets in his rock songs as he's singing, because he wants to stand out, and he basically dares the rest of the vampire community to come and get him.
And they do.
They try, and that's when Akasha likes how brazen he is, so she wants him to be her new king.
Ah, so he's going to be the king of the vampires.
Well, yeah, it changes and stuff, but I like his character a lot.
Okay.
Because I've read the books as well, and he's just a cool character.
Okay.
I don't like if you there's an Interview with a Vampire on AMC that's really dumb. That is nothing like the characters. Either one, like Louis or Lestat.
They did to that what they did to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
To the Rings of Power.
They took him and made him gay. Like literally, that's what they did. Pissed me off. I was so excited.
And canceled.
I was so excited for the show, and then they did that, and I was like, oh, I can't. I don't even want to watch it now.
They came for your fandom.
I saw the first episode and a half, and I was like,
Nope.
haven't watched it again since.
My number one, the OG, Dracula,
Bela Lugosi.
Bela Lugosi.
He didn't even make my list.
It's because you're stupid.
I'm just saying.
It's him. Like you see that guy and you're like, Dracula.
Yeah.
He just nailed it. He's Dracula. And then of course the bleh, bleh.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Should have included Adam Sandler Dracula from Transylvania.
Wilhelmina Harker from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I didn't think about that one. I forgot about that.
I forgot about that one too. I thought of it while we were sitting here talking.
There's also Jerry from Fright Night.
That.
That'd been good. Oh well.
But Dracula, Bela Lugosi. It's the classic Dracula.
Because he played Dracula in the Abbott and Costello that we reviewed as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's like the original look of Dracula, yes.
He's like, well, I mean, Nosferatu came first.
Well, Nosferatu isn't Dracula, though.
No, it's Nosferatu.
He's just a vampire.
It's implied it's Dracula.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember. But
Because then he's like Count Orlok is who he's supposed to, like, his like not evil person.
Oh, okay.
Like Dracula's Count Alucard.
Gotcha.
Which is Dracula backwards.
Okay.
I mean, have you read the book Dracula?
No.
So the book's really, really creepy. Like it's borderline horrifying.
I've read part of Bram Stoker.
Yeah,
But
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I've only read part of that. I hadn't read the whole thing.
Because like the difference, obviously, a lot of it with the movies is when they meet Dracula in the beginning, he's old.
Yeah.
He's got gray hair, white hair. He's got a big, mustache that's barely flecked with black anymore. It's mostly white.
Yeah.
And then as it goes on, like he gets younger looking and obviously more powerful. But he can turn into mist. He can turn into a wolf. He can turn into a bat. He can, can't go inside a place unless he's invited.
Yeah, that's something that you only see in a few things nowadays about not being able to come in unless you're invited in.
But in like the Dracula movie, he's like hypnotizing people, and then he meets Van Helsing and he tries to do it, and Van Helsing's just staring at him. Yeah. And he's just like, "What are you doing?" And he's just like, giving him the eyes to, and then Van Helsing just pulls out a little crucifix. He goes, "Ah." And Dracula's like, "Ah, damn you, Van Helsing."
Well, my number one is Klaus.
Is that from Interview with the Vampire?
No, from
Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, Vampire Diaries. Is this the same guy that's the werewolf? He's a hybrid. He's actually he's the original hybrid. Yeah, because
he has electric and diesel.
He's the king of the vampire. I mean, he's like the original king of the vampires. But I mean, his character's just pretty cool because, like I said in our last episode, he's basically unkillable because the only thing in the series that can kill them is a white oak stake, which is a tree that they thought they had, spoiler, they thought they had burned down the only trees like that from where they lived, but there evidently somebody had, saved a
sapling.
Yeah, and there more had been made, but not, just a handful of trees had been made to where they could make stakes out of them.
So like what, like American white oak?
No, it's
the wood they used to build warships out of.
No, I mean it was a special type of tree that only grew because of the magic that her mom had done.
Oh, okay, so these were like super magic trees.
Yeah, but because what's pretty cool about him is basically he grew up in the Viking Age kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
so he knows how to fight with swords and all this stuff. They grew up where eventually after he becomes a vampire, he starts making himself kingly, like he goes around to other like kingdoms and stuff when he was before modern day, and he would like portray him and his family as like princes or kings from another country, and he'd come in, mix with the royalty and things like that.
And then he'd bite him.
He'd just eat them.
Or that.
He was kind of like a Akasha and Lestat from Queen of the Damned. He would just kill people and mess with people for fun until eventually, like in Originals, where he tries to become more hero like. But he's just a cool character. He's got like he's got this just like kind of British accent as he's our European accent. He's a really cool character.
My name is Klaus.
No, he's cooler than that. But yeah, he's my number one for werewolves and vampires.
I think that completes our top 10 vampires.
You're like, yeah.
I'm trying to think. I was like, what are we talking about? We were talking about vampires. You just keep going on and on about this Klaus guy. Like, I mean, get it. You love him.
He's a cool character. I'm saying.
Our lists were very different.
Yes, they were.
I featured the Count from Sesame Street and Comedy Dracula.
Yeah.
Mitch's list far more serious, probably better.
I mean, just characters that I like.
Well, I know you're more into the vampire-y.
Oh yeah, I love all the shows and movies and stuff like that. I recently kind of reviewed the Abigail,
and you still haven't read Dracula.
No,
the book that started it.
But I recently watched the Abigail that was on Peacock, which I talked about. About this little girl that gets kidnapped, and when the kidnappers find out she's the vampire. Yeah.
And then she starts killing all of them, and they're like, "We gotta get out of here." It's just like, "Oh no!"
I mean, because I had a lot of characters to pick from my list. Because like I had, I think her name was Abby from Let Me In, which was what was the girl that played Hit Girl in the Kick-Ass movies?
Sophie, Chloe.
Chloe or
Grace
Mortez or something like that.
Something like that.
But she.
You know who we're talking about.
Yeah, where she's like the little girl, and she convinces this little boy to be her friend, but you find out that her quote unquote dad is actually a little boy that she befriended before that goes out and kills people so she can eat them. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
have you seen Little Vampires?
I have the blonde haired kid with the glasses.
Yeah. Lip Nicky.
I don't know the vampire.
It's a good kids movie.
Have you seen the vampire movie with Jim Carrey, Bitten?
No, I haven't seen that
It's
one.
like a comedy.
It has to be. You said Jim Carrey. That's not a serious movie.
I mean, basically, it's supposed to be like kind of like Hocus Pocus, like a horror comedy, where basically he comes across these vampires, and they really like the head of the vampires really likes his girlfriend, so they like kidnap her away, and he's trying to rescue her. It's funny though.
My mom has a date with a vampire,
Yep, I've seen that.
and it's the guy from The Nanny.
It is?
Yeah,
Ah, didn't know that.
yeah. That was a funny one. What other funny vampire movies are just out there that we never really think about?
Well, I forgot. I don't know his name, but Pee Wee Herman plays the vampire in Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, the movie.
Does he really, Paul Rubens?
Yeah, and when she stabs him, instead of them like most of them, when she stabs, they would just die. He goes, oh, and there's one point where he's like, leans against the wall, and he goes, just leans back and forth. It was just like a very
Over the top
yes,
with it.
it was hilarious.
Is he actually dying?
Yes.
Oh, he's just being really dramatic.
Yeah.
Just because he could.
It's really funny.
I get it. I mean, I'll probably do the same thing. I'll be like, that's smart.
But then you also, in that same movie, you get David Arquette as a vampire, and he's trying to get Luke Perry as his best friend. And he's like floating in front of the window at his friend's apartment. And he's like, let me in, man. And he goes, I don't think so. And he's like, I think I'm tripping. And he goes, just let me in the window, man. But he's just wanting to kill him. But
Yeah.
it's just pretty funny.
Vampires have to be invited.
Yeah.
Which is such a weird
It's
thing.
like, oh, no, I'm being chased. Step in the door frame. Oh, hello.
Or if you're staying on hollow ground, they can't come in.
Is
Get you.
that a thing? I thought that was for witches.
No, that was for vampires too.
Okay.
We can fact check our powers
We
later.
don't fact check stuff around here.
No, we just say whatever you want.
It's all
Everybody knows vampires shoot rainbows out of their eyes. They kill people, but only on Tuesdays in October. So they only get to use the power 3 to 4 times a year.
All right, well, we'll move on to our reviews. Have you played anything else or watched anything else?
I've been watching season 2 of The Rings of Bull.
So regale us with how great this is and how
It's
much
so
it follows the book.
Baby orcs. Like in the swaddle, just like being held by another like horribly hideous, disfigured female orc.
I didn't think there were female orcs.
Apparently there are.
Oh,
It's so stupid because it starts with you have a totally different person playing Saruman.
oh, it's a different actor.
Sauron. Yeah, it's a totally different actor, and like this is like the very end of the first age. Like Morgoth was taken. It's over. He's trying to get the orcs to swear fealty to him, and they're going to continue being bad, and he's going to save them, and like they're not really having it. And Adar, like the elf guy who looks like an orc because he's like one of the first ones,
But I thought
is going to go crown him, but then he flips the crown and stabs him right in like the back of the neck, and then
I thought the orcs were created to be bad.
yeah,
Okay, so these ones were just good, and they decided.
no, they were bad. They just didn't want to follow him.
Oh, okay.
They had other plans. They didn't want. They were like, no. You know, they didn't want to follow the store manager when they were working for the district manager,
Okay.
who was way cooler.
Okay.
So they weren't having it. And then he ends up like one of them tries to stab him because at first you're like, is this guy really Sauron?
Yeah.
Because he kind of like punks out for like 1 second. And then like he moves at lightning speed and takes the weapon from the guy and kills him and like cuts his head off.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, yeah. Yeah, he still got it. And then they stab him, and then all the orcs are just gang upon. They start stabbing the crap out of him. And he's trying to fight back, and he can't. And then finally, like, they think they killed him, and then his eyes open, and he, like, explodes in, like, frost. So, like, at the beginning of the stupid show in the season where they're, like, in the north. And, like, the...
As we refer to the map.
As we refer to the map. Forward, at the very top in the middle. Forward...
Just above Arnor?
Yeah, forward with the top middle.
Okay.
Is where they were, and it was all nice and green, but it's a snowy, desolate wasteland because they killed Sauron. He exploded into frost and, like, murked everybody in the room. And, well, he just knocked them down and covered them in snow is really what he did. That's what he did. So then they're like, oh, he's dead. It's like he's not dead. And then he turns into, like, a symbiote goopy guy, killing birds and animals until he finally comes across, like he gets hit by like a carriage and like rolls up into the wheel and gets into the cart and kills the woman inside, and then he turns in the current version of him. So then we get him doing his Anatar crap.
And this all happens in the book, right?
Yeah, baby Shelob fights Isildur, loses. It's just like even the showrunners, they were like, "Oh, we didn't know we were going to do with Sauron in season 2." And it's like, "Oh yeah, the Anatar thing," and it's like, "What? What? You forgot? Like he does this role for like thousands of years in the book." It's terrible. It's stupid.
This is why we need a visual of us doing the podcast. Just you're like, it's terrible.
It's terrible. I hate it.
As he says through clenched teeth.
I sit rocking back and forward slightly as I watch the show because the more stuff I pick up on that's wrong, I'm just like, and then we get Gandalf and the Hobbits because they're like, oh, it's not Gandalf, it's Gandalf, it's Gandalf, it's Gandalf. You meet Tom Bombadil for some reason in Rune. There, when he's not there, he's just hanging out, and he's not, the normal kind of fun Tom Bombadil. He's kind of doing the rhymey stuff, but he's just kind of muttering to himself like an idiot.
Oh, so he's crazy because he's so old.
Yeah, and he's like, everybody knows he's Tom Bombadil because he says he's Tom Bombadil because Gandalf's like, who are you? He's like, I'm the eldest. He's like, I was here before mountains and acorns. He's like, I've just been hanging out. And then he's scared of like the Rune Easterly guys riding around. Like he's like, oh, those dudes. And it's like, why are you scared? Like you're Tom freaking Bombadil. Like he took the ring, the one ring he held in his hand and did magic and made it disappear and was like pulling it out from Frodo's ear like, ah. Like this dude ain't afraid of nobody walking around. And then now there's a dark wizard out there.
Just a random
played by Ciarán Hinds, who looks suspiciously like a young Saruman. Yeah. And they're like, it's not Saruman. It's a totally different one. Bull. It's Saruman. You and I, we all know that's going to be Saruman. We all know it. The aesthetics, the hairstyle, the facial hair, all of it matches Saruman. Like, the only way you could not convince me even more is if it's like, we based his appearance on Christopher Lee. It's like, well, duh, because you're going to do Saruman. We all know it. It's just stupid. It's stupid.
I'm glad you love the show.
You got Granny Brimbor running around doing dumb stuff. Elrond takes the 3 rings and dives off a cliff. Even though in the Lord of the Rings, he's a ring bearer. He has one of the 3 elven rings. But Doogie Elrond, as from Nerdrotic, because he calls him like Doogie Howser Elrond, the guy that plays him, because they don't look like great warriors or
they look like
amazing beings of
12-year-old
conscience and strength and power. No, they look like morons. And then Gil-galad with his nonsense, and then Galadriel, or Guy-ladriel the barbarian. It's just, it sucks. It sucks, and it's terrible. It's stupid. I hate it. The best part is the one lady who was like trying to hook up with the elf guy in the first season. She died, so that's one of them gone.
Don't worry, she'll be replaced.
No, she's dead. They lit her on fire. It's over.
I'm saying they'll replace her with
there'll be some other broad or some other to do. I'm sure. But that was one main character I didn't like gone, so I still have to wait for the other ones to get killed off.
I think you got a while.
Yeah, I know I got a while, because Elrond, Galadriel all survive. I know Isildur doesn't get killed until the end of the Second Age. Sauron can't die, he's immortal. But he hasn't made the One Ring yet, and he's like hanging out in Mordor. And then all the orcs are like marching towards Eregion because they don't want to. They're hunting Sauron to kill him, so they're not re-enslaved by him. And evil. It's just stupid. It's just dumb. I hate it. Talk about something else.
Anyways, I finally got to watch Deadpool and Wolverine, and me and Tom had talked about it. He said he'd heard mixed reviews. I can see where some might not like it, but I feel like if you like superhero stuff, and if you're older and you were around when the original Sony Marvel stuff was going on, this is a cool movie. It's all humor and action with a little bit of drama mixed in, because they do a very well job of honoring the character of Wolverine as far as like the sacrifice he did in Logan.
Mm-hmm.
They do a good job of making sure they don't make too much light of that other than one scene.
Mm.
Because at the very opening scene, basically Deadpool digs up the body and finds out he is dead and then uses his body, because all the adamantium bones, to kill all the TVA agents that are around. He's like throwing like rib bones and hitting them in the face, like they stick them in the face and stuff.
Killing who?
All the TVA agents from Loki. Did you ever watch
Oh,
Loki?
okay. That
All the time variant.
yeah,
agency?
wow. Owen Wilson.
Yeah, his character, like all the people that work for his company or whatever. But basically, he's killing all of them because they said that his Wolverine was their what's called anchor being,
Mm-hmm.
which basically, if your anchor being of your universe dies, the entire universe slowly dies.
Mm.
And the main bad guys, there's two of them technically. The first one that you come across is called Paradox, where basically the anchor being died, so the universe is going to die over a few thousand years. He says, well, I don't have time to sit around and watch this, babysit this universe for a couple thousand years, so we're just going to end it now. And he has like a time ripper machine, which will just end the universe very swiftly so he can move on to bigger and better things.
He's got other things he wants to go do now.
Yes. So, and then basically he he recruits Deadpool from the dying universe to help him, I guess, move things along faster.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Deadpool doesn't want all his friends and family to die, so he's like, well, in that case, I'll just go get and replace Wolverine with another Wolverine. So that's when you get like the montage of him going through all the multiverse, running into these different Wolverines.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty funny.
Okay.
Because he runs across, he goes, hello, comic accurate Wolverine. He's like 5'4". Then they run into the Cavalrine, which is Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
He runs into like the future Wolverine that has like an adamantium like missing his left hand, but it's just like a piece of metal. He's just like beating Deadpool in the face with it. He runs into one where he's like strung up, like crucified on this giant X.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I think we'll find a different one. Just steps back out the TVA door, goes looking for someone else. But eventually he comes across a Wolverine that's like a drunk that doesn't want to be bothered by anybody. And that's the one that he ends up, the TVA says that's the worst Wolverine out of all of them, because he basically let his whole universe die, or let his whole, like, all the X-Men and stuff die. And then it reveals later on throughout the movie, like, his backstory. But there's a lot of cool fight scenes. There's a whole fight scene where Deadpool and Wolverine are fighting inside of a minivan. And it's a good fight scene.
I might just have to watch this.
But they're doing that. Eventually, they run into Johnny Storm, which is Cat. And the whole time he's like, look, it's him. And he lands. He goes, that's a superhero landing. Like, and then you see like red, white, and blue on his character.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he goes, he's going to say it. He goes, all right. Deadpool goes, Avengers. And he goes, flame on. And he goes, what the?
It's like, nope, you found Johnny Storm.
And that's when they run across like Pyro and Sabretooth and Toad and all them. Well, they get captured and taken back to Cassandra Nova, which is, in the comics, she was Charles Xavier's twin that died in the womb. But kind of like Charles, she has telepathy, but she also has a little bit of telekinesis where, like, she points and drags this guy across
He's going flying across the room.
Yeah. She made Wolverine stab himself because she just like points and his claws go. But then she can like read your mind, but instead of just doing it like telepathy, she has to touch you. But she like reaches her fingers in your brain and like there's one part where like she grabs the Paradox guy and her hand goes in the back of his head and like the fingers come out the nose and she's like holding onto him, dragging him along. It's really creepy looking. Yeah. But it's just a female version of Charles Xavier. She has no hair and stuff like that.
Played by Tilda Swinton.
Well, she's the only way for them to get out of the void. So that's when they escape from her, and then they go and they're looking for the other resistance that Johnny Storm had mentioned, and that's when they come across X-23, Gambit, Blade, and Elektra, which is pretty cool. And I have to say that as over the top as Channing Tatum's accent is as Gambit, he really fits the character.
Yeah, I think he's getting his own movie.
I hope so.
I hope he does.
And I'll just, like, there's a lot of cool fight scenes and stuff, but they do a good job of throwing in cameos and throwing shade to where there's a possibility where they keep Wesley Snipes as Blade and make it like a future older Blade movie, kind of like Old Man Logan. They do a version of Blade.
Old Man Blade. Rusty Blade.
X-23 at the end of the movie is in Deadpool and Wolverine. Wolverine and X-23 stay in Deadpool's universe at the end. So there's a possibility because Deadpool asked, for saving the timeline, the leader of the TVA asked, is there anything we can do for you? He goes, well, I do have a couple of friends that are stuck in the void. It'd be nice if you could help them out. So they kind of lead into where there might be a possibility that they keep those characters around because they're eventually going to have the Secret Wars for the Avengers. And that's where the entire multiverse, they pick certain characters from the multiverse to come together to fight this giant evil. So it could be pretty cool. I really enjoyed the movie.
I could tell.
There's a part where Wolverine and Deadpool fight an army of Deadpools because they've been convinced that they need to get rid of this guy. And so you have a whole montage of Deadpool and Wolverine just going through cutting these people down. And then after they cut them all down, they go, so they have regenerative healing factors too. And they all start to stand up, put their pieces back together.
It's like,
yeah. But it's a fun movie. Like I said, if you like comics or if you liked any of the other Deadpool movies, you'll like this one.
Dog pool.
Yeah. That's funny. Like Ryan Reynolds will commit to anything because he's holding the character without his mask on, and the dog's just like licking in his lips and stuff, and he's just standing there holding it, not budging, just like talking through the scene or whatever. And the dog's like got his tongue in Ryan Reynolds' mouth.
Gross. It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
That's so dumb.
Like I said, it keeps the Deadpool vibe, and then it keeps like the Logan vibe of Wolverine, where he's trying to be a better person, but you got the antics of Deadpool going along at the same time.
That sounds about right.
I definitely give it I give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
So,
okay. I got some news.
What you got?
The roadmap for year 1 of Space Marines 2.
Oh, I'm going to say, I found that as well. That was with some of my news too.
So, season 1, September, and these are free updates, and then, so these, I think this already happened, or is going, because they did a patch for server issues and network issues.
Yeah.
Recent, very, very, like, I think yesterday or the day before. Ultra-wide support. I don't know what that means. I think it's something for PC and monitors. Yeah. Private PvE lobbies.
That's what we need that, though.
That's PvE.
Well, yeah, but we need that. That way you don't just have
and then the battle barge gets a sparring arena.
Which I don't know.
I don't know too much about that. They haven't really said.
Evidently, they haven't put that in yet because I haven't seen that anywhere.
No. And then there's a season pass, which is the Ultramarines cosmetic pack, which, as I zoom in on it, looks pretty cool, which I think is on there.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the purple guys.
Okay.
Season 2, which is this year, new PvE missions, lethal difficulty, Neo Volkite pistol, and a new enemy in the game.
Yep.
The Dark Angels Champion Pack, Cosmetic Pack, Weapon Skin Pack. Season 3 and 4 are going to happen in 2025 at the beginning. Season 3, new PvE mission, new PvP game mode, new PvP arenas, new enemy, PvE prestige ranks, Battle Barge expansion. One chapter will receive Champion Pack, Cosmetic Pack, and a Weapon Skin Pack, and another chapter will receive a Champion Pack. And then Season 4, Horde mode.
That will be fun.
But that's probably not going to be until like April 2025.
We'll see.
New enemy, new weapon, and then same with one chapter receiving a Cosmetic Champion and a Weapon Skin Pack, and another chapter getting a Champion Pack.
And in 2005, Season 3 and 4 both have incoming transmission at the bottom. So I'm assuming they're going to add more. There's going to be more to it.
Yeah, because they've already, like, doing updates and stuff so far, like, was it Saber?
I think so.
Who's made this? Like, they're reading all the messages. They're just like, hey, like, they put out something. They were like, hey, like, we obviously get a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, they already had, like, 220,000 something players on Steam alone the other day playing it once.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the game's, like, quietly the biggest shooter of the year.
Now, we talked about, and I think, was it this episode or last episode, about the microtransactions. But there's none in this. There is a season pass though, but it's all cosmetic. You don't get a new gun that's better than everybody else's gun.
You just like that. Look different.
Yeah, it's just
and there's not really like it's a rose skin thing. It's like, no, you trust me, you'll see it. You'll see everybody.
Yeah.
There's dudes who've been in all blackers like chaos armor and like they look creepy and cool. You could see them. Yeah, it's not hard.
Everything from the season pass that you have to pay for, it's all cosmetic stuff. There's no, from what I can tell, there's no like game modes or anything that you have to pay to unlock, because all that's part of the free updates and DLC that be coming out each season. So that's pretty cool.
If they do a battle royale,
I don't know if you could though.
No, it'd be so tough. Because it'd be tough. I don't even know. They'd have to limit it to certain classes only. Because what are you going to do? You're going to have a battle royale and there's 3 bulwarks, like in a corner.
A bulwark,
like riot shielders.
A bulwark wouldn't work though for a battle pass or for a battle royale.
It would at the end.
Well, yeah, at the end.
We're jetpack guys.
Yeah.
We're heavies. You get 2 heavies who go back to back and do the bubble shields. Now they got a total bubble shield. The bubble shield.
I didn't think about that.
No, we have. Can we do that?
I don't know.
We can both play as heavies.
A little bit of news. I revealed in the last episode that they're possibly going to have Null as like a main bad guy, or possibly like the Thanos level threat for the Sony Marvel universe. Well, it's not been confirmed, but there are a lot of rumors that Norman Reedus is going to play the character Null, which I could see that, because he's. I mean, you don't have to be physically imposing to be Null, because he's kind of a gangly character. So he wouldn't have to work out and build a bunch of muscle or nothing like that.
Maybe he'll find time to do this while he's doing Boondock Saints 3.
And
still waiting.
More than likely, it would only involve like motion capture of his face and then his voice, because I would imagine most of Null would be CGI, because it's the symbiote kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
probably look better than symbiote Sauron falling down a mountain.
There's a
getting ran over by a horse.
Lord of the Rings game, Tales of the Shire, has been delayed. You know what this game is?
Oh yeah, it's like the Hobbit, like Animal Crossing.
Yeah, you live in the Shire, you farm, you decorate your house.
You're just hanging out.
Just live in the Shire.
It's just Shire game.
Yeah.
Oh,
but it's been delayed till 2025.
Lord of the Rings, the anime thing with like the Rohirrim, with like Helm Hammerhand and his daughter.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's like for inclusion, we're having like an all women like Rohan warrior like group that it's not. They're just ruining it. They're ruining it. They put a chick in it, make it gay. So that's ruined already off the bat. It's gonna suck.
Yeah. Another bit of news I have is Agatha All Along, the Marvel.
They're gonna put another chick in it, make it lame, make it gay.
All it is a chick. No, it's what's her name? I can't remember her name, but Agatha was the girl from WandaVision.
Yeah.
Basically, it's going to be like what happened after that, because Scarlet Witch basically put her in like a time loop of her own, where she's in this living in this bubbly world, but she's the witch, and it comes out September 18th will be the first episode, and then the 2-part finale will end on October 30th. But from what I've seen from the trailer, this is like Disney's first take at it, like a full on horror, because it looked like Exorcist kind of stuff going on in this movie or in this TV series. It airs at 9 p.m. Eastern. Let's see, it doesn't say what. Oh, on Wednesdays. But I'm interested to see where they go, because they kind of fooled around with the book. Can't remember what the book is called, but it's the book that in Marvel Universe is where they created vampires from. Some super being with magical powers creates them from this book, and that could tie into the Blade movie that they're wanting to make or something like that. So I'm interested to see where it goes. They could include like the Man Wolf from that little Halloween special they did a couple of years ago. They could include Moon Knight in some ways, because of that his ties to like ancient Egypt and magic and all that stuff. So
Magic.
I'm interested to see where it goes and what it ties into. So.
I'm interested to see more about Space Marines. The Imperium. The Emperor protects.
And let's see. I think the last bit of news I have is Dragon Ball Daima, or Daima. I can't pronounce it. Daima. How do you say that?
Diama.
I guess so. But it's going to stream on Crunchyroll starting in October.
Crunchy rolls.
But it's the celebration of the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball.
Wow.
But let's see. It says the series which likely stands as Toriyama's final original work after his death in March. It was first announced at the Dragon Ball special panel during New York Comic Con in 2023. The synopsis is, due to a conspiracy, Goku and his friends are turned small. What sort of adventure awaits Goku, Supreme Kai, and the new characters Glorio and Pansy in this unknown world, the Demon Realm?
Tiny Goku.
It says it'll be the 6th series to be added to the Dragon Ball universe. Doesn't really have a whole lot of information other than that, but it says in October 11th it'll be streamable on Crunchyroll with subtitles. So, just the next chapter in Dragon Ball that Toriyama's still affiliated with.
At least they're still trying and like doing good versus what Lord of the Rings is doing.
Yeah.
Just effing it up royally. Putting chicks in it, making it gay. Making it lame.
And then lastly, Batman Day was, well, at this point, it'll be past Batman Day because Batman Day is September 20th.
I saw something where some girl was like, "Oh, I'm like, why are you guys mad that they're adding strong women to Lord of the Rings?" It's like, did you watch the movies? Like, you had Arwen. She fought. She was
the only one that
she
could
rescued
kill.
Frodo from the Nazgul from 9 ring wraiths at once, and summoned the cool river horses who ran them all down. And then you got Eowyn. She fought and killed the Witch King of Angmar.
Oh, and just by the way, Hayden, if you're listening, we have come up.
You're
with
gay.
We came up with a new punishment for you: Super Ranger Kids.
Oh my god.
You need to be watching that. Super
My
Ranger
name's Hayden.
Kids.
Bleh.
Well, we'll send this to you on a text as well, but that'll be something you need to watch and review
He'll
for
forget.
us. Oh no, it better be done.
How many punishments have we given him already?
Like 3.
3. Yeah,
3 over a year. He'll be all right.
he hasn't done any of them.
Probably not.
No, we already know he hasn't.
I'll be honest. I don't remember what they were.
No, I don't know. I don't know what they are either.
When he comes back, we'll just give him a
I
punishment.
remember the
each week.
Ranger Kids.
Yeah.
Because you sent me that.
When he comes back, we'll just give him a punishment each week. It's like, here, we're not even doing trivia. You just review this.
Yeah. Like, just go. Look, hey, what's your punishment today? Mitch is going to punch you in the face at some point. When? Bam! Now. Anyway, on the movies.
Well, that's really all I had. Then,
That's
as
all
far
I
as
got,
movies.
really. Not a whole lot going on, but some stuff.
Yeah.
Dutifully reported on this show.
Yeah.
For the Emperor.
Brother!
No, you're not brothers. Me and Hayden are brothers. We're Imperial Fists, Mr. Thousand Sons Heretic.
What are you talking about?
You.
I'm not 1,000 sons. I'm the world eater.
Whatever. You're a heretic.
in,
Possessed by the powers of chaos.
in both like question things I did, I was a heretic brand.
We were playing, and we were playing as the heretic side of the Astartes, and we take off running, and Mitch just goes, "For the Emperor!" And I was like, "Mitch, for Chaos Marines, wrong faction." He's like, "For Chaos!"
It is what it is, you know. We're just there to maim, kill, and destroy.
But thank you for listening to this episode. We'll be back again with you soon with more tales of greatness from the Eternal War and our crusades against the Tyranids. Hayden won't be here again. And that's really it. I'm Tom.
I'm Mitch.
My name is Hayden. Bleh.
Bah.